Oh my god.
Bred
Another Grimm?
And she's also wrong.
Another Grimm
An
character.
anthropologist.
That's
She
crazy.
works
2
with
in a
the
row.
FBI.
Yes, that's correct. I use the bones of people who have been murdered or burned or blown up or eaten by animals or insects.
God, oh
or
god.
How do you juggle twin careers as a best-selling author and crime-fighting scientist?
Well, I do one, then the other. You're looking at someone who's been brutally murdered. It's complicated. I just thought, look.
Oh.
Most of our viewers are parents of preschool-aged children. What will you tell your kids about the horrors?
It's like a freaking kid in a candy store.
I'm not going to have any children. Really? Yes, really.
Why not? This is so awkward.
Well, the first thing, obviously, you need a writing instrument and you need an idea.
She's so bad at
Not
this.
sure which.
She's so bad at, like, communication
The
with
book
anybody.
is bred in the bone.
We'll talk about it on the way.
On the way where?
Yes. On the way to a new body, of course. Come on.
Slice away.
You think it was a kidnapping?
That seems
The first
very
48 hours
targeted.
after child abduction are crucial.
Normally they don't last that long. 24 hours, they might not be there. 48 hours. Woo! I learned that from Criminal Minds. Dang. You know what's disappointing? Unwrapping a bunch of candy, and half of them are the ones you don't like. That's okay, I got my I got 6 out of it. Mother taking her daughter to
Mongoloid features.
her child to work or to school.
The kidnapping victim could be your child.
Maxillary molars have
Probably.
been pulled and replaced with removable dentures. Lots of gold.
In parts of the Caucasus, when girls from wealthy families turn 16, they're given gold teeth as a display of affluence.
I'll dissolve it bicarbonate and nitric
I didn't know
acid
that.
and do a chemical workup.
It's not fleshy enough for tongue. This is cartilage.
Dr. Brennan, Mr. Addy.
What is
Miss
that?
Pickering. Forming a
Cartilage.
security review for the State Department.
Is something burning?
Not anymore. She's pretty much extinguished by now.
Miss Pickering will require a few minutes of everyone's time.
Didn't I see you on television this morning, Dr. Brennan?
Oh.
How could I possibly know what you watched on television?
Yeah, it was definitely her.
Maybe work your way up to Dr. Brennan.
How close do you IDing the bird victim?
I may be jumping the gun, but
It's music to my ears.
I asked you, how did I do? And you said we'll talk about it in the car, but we didn't.
Was it your first TV interview?
Yes?
It was fine, you know? Never say you don't like children.
I didn't say I don't like children. I just said I don't want any.
On TV, it's the same thing.
The victim's skull is in good shape. No real shrinkage from the fire. I'm running a comparison between the facial reconstruction and the photos in the immigration database. Here we're all gonna get grilled by some mysterious government chick.
Do you have something to hide?
Better believe it, bucko.
What kind of something?
Best kind.
I love her too.
There. That one.
Okay. She immigrated to the U.S. in '94 with her sister Maria, married Carl Decker. They live in Cleveland Park. Born 1997. He's 8 years old.
Paulina and Carl separated 3 months ago.
A year before I was born.
Bringing a kid into this world, knowing what you know. Oh, but Parker was some
What do you
nonsense,
know?
right? Because his mother wouldn't marry you? What?
It never occurred to you that might be a sensitive topic.
Well, you could have gone with a very small felon story.
I'm better for Parker being in the world. Someday, you will see that. You'll change your mind.
I don't do that.
Yeah, well, statistically speaking, we're going to find Donovan with his dad.
What? Why?
Why? Because most kidnappings happen by estranged spouses. Mr. Decker! Bones, what are you doing?
It's tidy, Spartan-y. Is that odd for a recently separated man?
No, he left. No, he left.
Offense.
He's like on the run.
TV, no No magazines, no art. I don't think he's been here in a while.
Yep. No one has. Someone's watching the house,
Where are you
obviously.
going? Where are you going?
Damn. Oh, damn.
FBI. U.S. Marshals.
Oh.
U.S. Marshals.
Forensic anthropologist.
Reactor.
Well, at least nobody got shot. Probably because she didn't have a gun.
Sir, why is Carl Decker's home being watched by U.S. Marshals?
Carl Decker is a federal witness under witness protection. He's scheduled to appear before a grand jury in 2 days. Decker designs body armor for KBC
Of course he
Systems.
is.
Does Decker know that his wife has been killed and his child's been kidnapped?
No, and they don't want him to know.
Why?
Because it might prevent him from testifying.
KBC System is directly responsible for 30 deaths and hundreds of injuries. They're taking a larger view. It's complicated.
His wife is dead
That's
and his
awful.
child is missing. That's
That
not
is
so complicated.
awful.
No one's stopping you from investigating those crimes.
That
Does he not like
sucks.
me?
No, he does not.
I'll stay on Polina Decker's remains. See if that leads somewhere.
Yeah, I'll talk to the victims' families. Billions in dollars, plus civil suits if they're found guilty. I've seen people killed for $50.
You believe the boy is already dead?
I have to assume that he is.
I mean, I've
Why
seen
make that assumption?
people killed for
something to look forward to.
less than $50.
Different choice.
That's his dad?
Why'd you stop?
Psychology is about the individual. I'm speaking to a set of cultural proxies and mores.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. I was like, huh?
Holding his arm.
That's,
touching his mouth.
So he's nervous, so what? Huh?
Damn, what is
He's
his
not.
first name? I
The
forgot his
father
first name.
is. The son understands that
Leland?
on some level, and he's enabling his father to reach some level.
That's
of
Jennifer's
in their
dad.
relationship.
That's psychology.
The boy trusts his father.
Different show.
Absolutely. He's confident.
Be careful!
Damn.
How will we get him back, Carl?
That's the real question now, isn't it, Bones, huh? How do we get the boy back?
It must be Carl. Maybe he was afraid she would take Donovan away from him. Paulina said he was having an affair. I thought, who'd want him?
Could it be the person who
Car receipts from a motel he went to once, sometimes
he was having an
twice
affair
a
with?
week. When she confronted Carl,
Look,
he
look,
was
we can be a
furious,
family.
Wouldn't talk about it.
25 addresses in 6 countries in 8 years.
That's weird, right?
What were you doing in all those places?
Different things. Mostly looking.
That's weird.
I'm an artist.
When was the last time you saw your husband?
My husband.
Yes.
Oh. Oh. Wow. You mean that actually took?
Says she's not married. She is
And
married.
do you like working here?
Frankly, I'm emotionally ambivalent on the subject.
I have no idea if all this writing is a good
Was
thing.
that the wrong answer? I should be more, oh, this is the best job in the world and I'm proud to serve my country. Right? Right? Am I going too fast here? I mean, am I treating you too much like a therapist? Do you want to stop? Actually, because
You should probably just stop
later
talking.
if you're...
Paranoia. You were there where?
His file.
Carl Decker did brilliant work for us, but he alienated everyone he worked with. You should look for your murderer and kidnapper elsewhere. There's a piece of an ear in the victim's mouth. It looks like she bit it off. The ear could tell something. Have you found anything?
Is someone missing an ear?
I got the security tapes from motel parking lot. I thought Angela could...
You don't just bite someone's ear off and like.
Mass recognition program.
Whatever. Maybe we'll be able to find out who Decker was seeing behind his wife's back.
Someone's got to be missing an ear.
According to the FBI pathologist, the victim was already dead when she was burned. There was clotting in the lungs as well,
Superheated air would have to be drawn into the lungs.
which wouldn't happen if she was already dead.
Something else caused the clotting.
Angela's ready with the tapes.
Said there's drop in blood
Would
sugar.
this be a good time to speak with Mr. Addy?
Considering you had to interrupt him to ask, probably not.
Damn.
Precautions.
Why aren't you interviewing me?
It won't be necessary.
I knew it. They think my dossier is complete. They think they know everything about me. Well, they're wrong.
Be happy they're leaving you alone.
Yeah, I'm happy. Don't worry, I'm happy.
I don't think that's a good
Here
thing.
you found this.
Electrocution.
What?
Broken teeth. The fractures, the clots in her lungs. She was tortured.
She was repeatedly electrocuted.
Find out where her husband was.
So it was a. They're going after their husband. Wow. So this has to do with
Pretend
him.
to interview me.
6 months ago, your cousin was appointed to a very high posting in the government.
My cousin with a bad rug?
It doesn't affect his security
It
clearance.
should. It demonstrates a complete denial of reality. What?
You're paranoid.
Okay. So you're telling me that my toe-chewing moron cousin was appointed
You are
to
paranoid.
a secret post. Harmless? I'm harmless.
Yes, you do not pose a viable threat.
Well, that's just insulting. I'm malignant. I'm a loaded cannon. I know things that would curdle your blood, including a formula that literally curdles blood.
Excuse me.
She's wrong. I'm dangerous.
Carl Decker is 1.7 meters tall.
Freeze on that guy. Print the picture up with the word out so you
Huh.
can see any of the bureau databases.
And when we find him,
Haul him in. Check to see if he's got both ears. Let you know what happens.
I require your full attention.
No, you don't. But I'll give it to you.
What I need to do here is establish that you are not a threat to the security of this country.
Well, what are you afraid I'll do? Build a race of criminal robots who'll destroy the Earth?
Do you have that kind of fantasy often?
Very often.
Does it concern you that such adolescent thoughts are a sign of emotional retardation?
I've been told I'm working on it.
What if I made a reasonable, rational argument, very persuasive,
Merely persuasive.
irrefutable? I make an irrefutable argument as to why you should give me this piece of information. Would you do so?
480 volts, 350 amps.
I beg your pardon?
It's sort of secret information I probably shouldn't tell you. Any other questions?
Bravo.
I was hoping you'd turn out to be gay. I have only one ear.
Yeah, I get the gay thing a lot because I'm so cute. But the one-ear thing, that's unique to you.
You're Carl Decker's Justice Department handler.
Oh, they lost him.
A material witness for a specially convened grand jury.
You lost.
The guy's pretty smart. KBC system sent our boys into battle with faulty body armor. In my book, you can do that. You can do anything.
I don't know.
what? You just told me not to jump to a conclusion.
No offense intended.
No, you're right. It's just I usually get to tell you.
Well, our relationship has taken a whole new turn.
That's the voltage it would take to cause muscle spasms so strong they would fracture bone.
That's not household current.
They used the generator.
Zach, you are smart.
Zach, this guy.
What's his IQ?
It's 163.
Oh, he's not where Zach is.
If he's in the stratosphere, I'm in the ionosphere.
Oh, look, the point is, Decker escapes the U.S. Marshals, tries to contact his wife, and finds out she's been killed. What does he do next?
I wonder what my IQ is.
He's a loving
I
father.
think I've done it, but it was a long time
Estranged from the
ago.
mother of his child.
Sound like anyone you know?
Back out of my personal space there, buddy.
Zach's right. If you were in Decker's position, what would you do?
Roger that from Convoy.
Did you just refer to me as an accessory?
You ask me what I would do if I were Decker? I'd kill my wife, I'd take my little boy, I'd go to the source of the problem and I'd take him out.
Oh,
Take him
yeah.
out like.
Bang, bang.
FBI. Usually I enjoy your company, Bones, but it's times like this that you give me just a little something extra to work with.
You enjoy my company?
Oh, snap, crackle, pop. How is she right? She's... What?
I don't know.
Mr. Decker, Agent Booth is an excellent shot.
I'm not afraid to die. Shoot him!
You people just took away his best chance.
Holy.
Lily Marsden is an environmental extremist.
She's on Earth now.
Lily Marsden has been arrested for breaking into animal labs, torching SUVs, trespassing on military reserves, dousing citizens wearing fur with red paint. Dr. Goodman, if you have had or are having sexual relations with Lily Marsden, we have a problem.
I'm faithful to my wife.
Could you please define your relationship with Lily Marsden?
I enjoy
God.
talking to her. She's a nut, but she's a smart nut. She's
She's a nut, but she's a smart
never
nut.
So you
talk to her. I think it's a very bad sign when discourse becomes suspect.
You talk to her.
Oh,
Sometimes we yell.
nut.
Want to give me one good reason why I shouldn't charge you with attempted murder, Mr. Decker?
You think I went after Seward out of vengeance? 30 soldiers died. Trent Seward will do anything to prevent me from testifying. He or someone working for him kidnapped my child and killed my wife.
If you want to get Trent Seward, go into that grand jury and tell them what you know.
But I cannot.
Didn't he have an accent in the video?
Have you considered that by not testifying, your wife will have died in vain?
Shut it up, Weeks. If you people had protected Mr. Decker and his family properly, we wouldn't even be here.
Let's go.
Shh. The freaking shots being fired.
You have a code word. Something to let him know that you sent me.
Paladin. Tell Donovan Paladin.
Defender of the faith, protector. Suit you, Booth.
You know what? You tough guys are all very sentimental.
I have a few surprises in me. Tell that to your superiors at the NSA.
Booth!
South African.
Does that mean something?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a number of South African security consultants that companies use to do their dirty work in the third world. They're
Security.
Man comes in contact with the asbestos.
They ripped the ear and got. Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Hello? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm on my way over.
Oh, that's
What's
bad.
the matter?
Somebody sent me Donovan Decker's finger.
It's an
I need
8-year-old.
more.
Like what?
What? You gave me a
Kid's
South
finger?
African mechanic from a chunk of burnt ear? He's alive. That's something.
Who does this? Cuts the finger off an 8-year-old boy.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Kick the ball? How far did it go? Backwards. Yeah, I can kick a ball. Daddy's gonna show you on Saturday. You're looking for an abandoned gas station or mechanic shop off the grid.
Yep.
Guys are geniuses.
How do we find that?
Work for the FBI, you idiots.
Let's go, Zach. We went from geniuses to idiots in 3 seconds.
Can you tell me what you were doing in Cuba?
Only if you tell me first.
I beg your pardon?
I don't know your security clearance.
Well, what is your security clearance?
You should check with the State Department.
I'm from the State Department.
Then that should make it easy for you. Someone from the State Department named Samantha Pickering.
Oh, this is insane.
Pickering.
Any more questions?
No. No. In fact, the entire review is suspended. I'm to wait here until someone comes to destroy my notes.
We might have a kid.
That's
Selena didn't have any
hilarious.
calls from her cell phone after she was kidnapped. 5 urban, 1 rural. SWAT's gonna check them all out, but I think it's the rural one we want.
Why?
Because I used to do this kind of work. The person they needed to be rescued from. If I had a choice, I'd pick an isolated rural area.
Why don't you ever take my car?
Do you have bulletproof vest in the trunk?
No.
That's why.
I don't even remember your car. We saw it once, but it was a gift, right? I don't even remember what kind of car it was.
What got me?
We are staying here.
But I don't want to miss anything.
Bones, these guys aren't like anyone else you come up against.
It's probably gonna get very bang, bang, bang. Yo. Oh my holy moly!
Don't look at him anymore, okay? Paladin. Okay? Paladin. Paladin. Okay? Paladin. Come on. Come on.
Wow. Dang, that poor kid. Had his finger cut off. That's... Damn. Damn.
Is my dad crying?
I think your dad's crying because he's happy. He's happy you got your back.
Well done.
Yeah, I hope you're really good at your job, Mr. Weeks.
Why's that?
Because otherwise, you got nothing going for you.
He's a father himself.
Well, thank God I always had the sense not to let that happen to me.
You think KBC hired the mercenaries?
No, we'll let the grand jury figure that out. We did our job.
Yeah, this could be brought up
It's
in
not
court.
often I get to help save someone before they die.
You're looking at that boy and his dad, I just thought you'd change your mind.
No. So glad you do have a kid?
Gladder today than yesterday.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's complicated.
She is just absolutely hilarious, and the way that she literally just like who she is and how she reacts and responds, carries herself is just so funny. God. Like the video, comment down below. Subscribe if you have not already. We are... trying to refresh my mind. Okay, yeah, 22 episodes. So we're halfway done with season 1. Wow, would you look at that? Then we got so much more to go. Which is perfectly fine with me. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. I will see y'all next time.